Okay, for this chapter study, we're going to be doing part 3 of our triad study. For this one, we're going to be doing 4-bar progressions, and you can do quarter notes, half notes, or whole notes on each chord, but we're going to be switching triad chords each bar and targeting triads in a particular position using some different sets of strings too. For all these examples, I'm going to be repeating them one time, but I recommend repeating them a bunch. Definitely get inside of them. Okay, number 1 is going to be targeting the first 3 strings, so I'm going to call them out from the 3rd to the 2nd to the 1st string as far as our frets go. So for the first bar, we're going to do a G major. That's going to be a 4-3-3. I'm using my middle and my index to bar. For bar 2, we're going to go to a 5-5-3, and I'm using my ring, pinky, and index for a C major triad. Switching to a C minor triad, I'm just going to flat the 3rd of this chord, so I'm going to now go to a 5-4-3. Using my middle finger, and then we'll go to a D major triad, and that's going to be a 7-7-5. Same fingers as our C major. Okay, now for number 1, I'm going to do just whole notes. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Okay, for number 2, I'm going to stay on the 3 high strings. We're going to start off with an F minor. It's going to be a 1-1-1. I'm just barring with my index. Okay, for a B flat minor, it's going to be a 3-2-1. For a C major, it's going to be an open 1 open. And then for F major, it's going to be a 2-1-1. Okay, for this one, I'm going to do some half notes. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Okay, for number 3, we're going to start off with an E major triad. That's going to be a 4-5-4. I'm doing like a D major shape. I got my index, ring, and middle. For E minor, we're going to switch it to a 4-5-3. Now I'm going middle to ring to index. A major is going to be a 6-5-5, and A minor is going to be a 5-5-5. Okay, for number 3, I'm going to do quarter notes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, for the next 3 numbers, we're going to be targeting the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th string. For number 4, I'm going to start off with an A major. That's a 7-6-5. I'm using my ring, middle, and index. Going to go to a B minor, and that's a 9-7-7. I got my ring and barring with my index. Down to a G major, that's a 5-4-3. And then for E major, that's going to be a 6-4-5. And I'm using my ring, index, and middle. Okay, for number 4, I'm going to do whole notes. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. For number 5, I'm going to start off with a G minor. That's a 5-3-3. Going to go to a D major. That's a 4-2-3. For D minor, it's a 3-2-3. I'm using my middle, index, and ring. And then for C minor, it's going to be a 5-5-4. And I'm doing like an A minor shape here with my middle, ring, and index. Okay, I'm going to do half notes for number 5. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. For number 6, I'm going to start off with a C major. That's going to be a 5-5-5. I'm just barring with my index. For B major, I'm going to go down to a 3-3-3. F major is a 3-2-1. And G major is again a 5-4-3. Okay, I'm going to do quarter notes for this one. Here comes number 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. going to target our 5th, 4th, and 3rd string for the next 3 numbers. Okay, for number 1, we're going to go to a D major. That's going to be a 5-4-2. I'm using my pinky, ring, and index. For D minor, it's going to switch to a 5-3-2. I'm using my middle finger now for the 4th string. G major is going to be a 5-5-4. I'm doing like an E major shape here with my middle ring and index. And then for an A major, I'm going to just take that same shape up to a 7-7-6. Okay, I'm going to do some whole notes for this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. For number 2, going to start off with an A minor. It's going to be a 7-7-5. I'm using my ring, pinky, and index. For E major, it's a 7-6-4. D major, I'm going to go up to a 9-7-7. I'm using my ring and barring with my index. And then a D minor is going to be an 8-7-7. I'm just going to go to my middle finger on the 5th string. That's your D minor. Okay, here comes number 2. I'm going to do some half notes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, for number 3, you're going to start off with a C major. That's a 10-10-9. Take it down a half step for B major with a 9-9-8. Going to go to an E minor, that's a 7-5-4. And then to an A major, that's going to be a 7-7-6. Okay, I'm going to do some quarter notes. Here comes number 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, the last 3 numbers, we're going to target our 3 low strings, the 6, 5, and 4. Okay, for number 4, we're going to start off with an A major. That's going to be a 5-4-2. B minor is going to be a 7-5-4. C sharp minor is going to be a 9-7-6. And then D major is going to be a 10-9-7. Okay, here comes number 4. I'm going to do some whole notes. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4. 3, 4. Okay, for number 5, we're going to start off with the G minor. It's going to be a 3-1 open. I'm using my ring and my index. For F major, it's going to be a 5-3-3. And I'm using my ring and then barring with my index. For C minor, it's going to be a 3-3-1. I'm using my ring, pinky, and index. And then for D major, it's a 2 open open. Okay, here comes number 5, and I'm going to do some half notes. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 4. Okay, for the last one, number 6, going to start off with an E minor. It's going to be a 7-7-5. E major is going to be a 7-7-6. A major is going to be a 9-7-7. And then A minor is going to be an 8-7-7. Okay, I'm going to do quarter notes for this one. 1, 2, 3, 4.